Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be working our way through a little bit of chair yoga specifically designed for all of you desk workers out there, office workers, home workers, regardless of where your desk is. If you are desk based, then this is going to be a good little bit of a stretch for you. You can do it in your lunchtime. You can even just stop any time that you're working and do one or two of these stretches throughout the day, or take that little bit of time to have a good old stretch. We want to counteract a lot of the bad posture that we do from seated. A lot of the time the shoulders hunch forwards and we can create tension and compression around the shoulders, the neck and the throat. And so we're going to just open all of that up for you in this session. You don't need any equipment at all. You just need to push yourself away from your desk and use the chair that you are sat on right now. So that being said, we're already in our starting pose. So let's begin. Let's say we've just logged off for a moment, turn those Teams calls off, and we're sitting back in our chair. We're going to inhale and slowly bring your shoulders up towards your ears, rolling them back and down. Inhale deeply through the nose, shoulders drawing up and back. And again, for 3, for 2, for 1. And then we're going to roll those back in the opposite direction. Shoulders up, forwards and back. You can deviate from this. You can go a little bit more intuitive if you want to. You can have a little bit more of a wiggle about you if you like. Or you're staying with me, drawing them back down one last time. On the inhale, we're going to bring your shoulders up by your ears and extend the arms over the head. So often it's mistaken that we have tension in our neck and shoulders because apparently we walk around like this all of the time. But actually, this is a natural movement that we should bring in on a regular basis. It's all of this kind of movement and action that causes the tension and discomfort around the neck, the throat and the shoulders. So this, excellent. Lift the chest, lift the chin. As we exhale, we're going to bend the elbows, cactus the arms, chest nice and broad. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bring those palms in towards one another. Link the fingers, push the palms away from you, round in your spine, rolling your chin in towards your chest, maybe even pressing it into the back of your chair. On your inhale, up we go. Side body long, lifting the gaze up towards those fingers. And as we breathe out, we're going to allow that right hand to drop to the side of your chair. If you've got an arm on your chair, you can rest on it or you can drop it over the edge. On the exhale, moving into that lovely side stretch, breathing into your left side. Inhale coming up. On the exhale, we'll take this over, enjoying that same stretch, different sides. And then we can find a bit of flow. Use your in-breath to come up, your out-breath to find the space. And we're going to keep going, keeping the sit bones nice and heavy in your chair. 2. And last one. Inhale, bring both of those arms up. As we exhale, reaching forward to make sure you are away from your desk. Bringing the hands down towards the ground. Don't worry if they don't reach. You should feel a nice stretch through your lower back now. Inhale, we're going to roll this spine up slowly, vertebrae at a time. Bringing the arms up. Side body nice and long, lifted in the gaze. As we exhale, we're going to just fold forwards again. And we're going to hang here for a moment. Take a nice big breath in through your nose. Sigh that one away. Allow your upper body, your shoulders to get a little bit heavier. And 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale 1. Exhale, maybe find some more heaviness in the pose, but we don't want that butt to lift off of the chair, and we certainly don't want to roll off into a roly-poly. From here now, we're going to inhale, bring these arms up. On the exhale, we're going to cactus the arms, and then we're going to bring those palms back into that heart space. Drop the hands to the lap for now. We're going to take your legs out, and we're going to stretch them all about. You can do the okey-cokey if you like. Turn around. No, don't do that. We can. Take your legs out and just circle into those ankles. Whip off your shoes if you haven't already. Maybe not if you're in the office, but home office definitely. Circle those ankles around the opposite direction. Feet need stimulating just as much as the rest of the body. Point and flex a few times. And then we're going to take a seated hip stretch. We're going to bend the knees, and ideally the soles of the feet are pressing to the floor. If not, maybe just scoot to the edge. So we're going to take your left leg and place your left ankle over your right thigh. The left knee is going to move away from you as if it's coming down towards the floor, and your left foot is flexed. We're going to inhale, lifting up through the spine. I'll show you from another angle as we get to the second leg. Keep that high. Keep that knee encouraging away, and with your exhale, just encourage your chest towards that shin. We'll all get to a different point where we go, okay, I can feel that now, and just find your point. Once you have it, we're going to breathe into that space. Inhale 1. As you exhale, let that chest melt towards your shin. Inhale 2, shoulders are drawing back because we do enough of that folding forwards at our desk. And last 1. On your inhale, we're going to just lift back away, peeling away and releasing that left foot to the mat, taking it to the other side. So just to show you from another angle, you're going to take now your right ankle over your left thigh. Knee descending away, sole of the foot to the mat. Inhale, sit tall. On the exhale, bringing that chest forwards towards that shin once again. You might notice that each hip is different. There might be a really deep, juicy stretch on one side, and the other side might feel like it doesn't even belong to you. Just be where you are in your body, noticing what is, and breathing into that pose. Let's stay for 2 more. 1. And 2. Can we just get a little more out of it? Never forcing though, trying to avoid bouncy, jerky movements, just encouraging the body to move with that breath. Last 1, and we'll inhale and start to make our way back out again. And then we can pop that foot to the mat. We're going to come away from this chair for a moment. Inhale, press into the feet, stand tall. As we exhale, we're going to take a little back bend. And then we're going to come into our chair pose. Bend the knees, hips heavy. You could cheat and park your bottom down. And then we are going to park our bottom down. Once the bum is down, we're going to link the hands together behind the back of your head. Keep your elbows wide and leaning into those hands, taking a mini back bend. Depending on the height of your chair, if you're lucky enough, it might hit that sweet spot, allowing you to lean back over it, elbows wide, chest broad. But if not, we can still stay pressing here. Then we're going to take those arms out wide. On the exhale, we're going to fold over these legs. On the inhale, we're going to press into the feet. We're going to rise up tall. Side body long. On the exhale, bending the knees back into our chair. Inhale up to standing. As we exhale, cactus in the arms, bringing those arms behind us now, linking the fingers. If that's too tight, maybe go for a forearm hold instead. Shoulders back, heart opens. On the exhale, we're going to fold chest forward over these legs. So don't worry about how far you fold or what you look like. If you're getting a nice stretch, the back of the legs, you're in the right spot. Stay in here. Bringing the hands away from you so the shoulders aren't dumping around the neck. Inhale. On the exhale, melt chest back to the thighs. Let go of the hands. Bend the knees. Inhale into that chair pose. Coming all the way up to standing. And cactus arms, bringing the arms down to the side of your body. Then you're going to bring yourself around the back of your chair. Hopefully it isn't on wheels. If it is a wheelie chair, then please use brakes if it has it. If it doesn't, be very careful when doing this because I don't want your chair sliding away from you. You could actually do this over your desk instead. So you're going to take yourself about a leg distance away roughly from your desk or the back of your chair. We're going to create an L shape from the hips and we're going to fold ourselves forward. We're going to bring the palms to rest flat on the back of your chair or palms pressing down on your desk. And then just walk back ever so slightly if you feel that you could have a little bit more room. A nice big breath in here. As we exhale, the chest is going to melt down. And we're going to come through these arms to get a really lovely stretch into those shoulders. Inhale into the ribs, into the lower belly. And as you exhale, let that chest melt. Hold in here for 5. Big inhale, wait for the exhale to deepen that stretch if it feels good. If you've got to a point and you're like, yeah, that's enough, then you don't need to go any further. You just stay as you are and you breathe. 2 more. 1. And 2. Pressing into those palms. As we inhale, we're going to lift up nice and slowly and just walk those feet back in about hip distance apart. Inhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears, palms facing forward, shoulders back and down. Place one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly. Breathe in deeply into both hands. Feel the expansion all the way down into the belly. Hold that breath in for 5, 4, 3, 2, sigh it out. And again, inhale through the nose, all the way into the belly. Sigh that breath away, let the hands drop and just have a little bit of a sway from side to side. If you really want to, depending on how many people in the office, have a good old wiggle, a shake, or maybe you're going to leave it there. Thank you for sharing your little bit of a break with me. I hope you feel a little bit more stretched out now, a little bit more open, ready to go and resit again. But we can counteract that again afterwards because you could just watch this and do it again at the end of the day. So thank you very much and I'll see you again soon.